Hi everyone, this is Aisha Barber, and today I'm going to discuss about my topic and my project that I have chosen for my subject innovation and enterprise. And the topic that I have chosen is evidence guided lifestyle and nutrition support platform for PCOS. And now I'm going to discuss about all my presentation in this video, so stay connected with me. So basically, first we gonna discuss about what is PCOS, like a little bit introduction of PCOS. PCOS is a common endocrine condition. Prevalence estimate frequently fall around 8 to 13% depending on diagnostic criteria. And UK facing public health information states PCOS is common and requires symptoms management rather than cure. Demands for organic self-management is partially a response to care pathway gaps and confusing online information ecosystem. This is a support and information market failure. Women are pushed toward in regulated organic cures because structured evidence-based lifestyle support is not consistently available. So, as my professor said that I only have 10 minutes for this presentation, so I'm not going into the every single point of this presentation. Just give you the little bit like brief of this presentation. So that's why the next slide that shows is the why organic solution require governance. So the 2023 International PCOS guideline emphasize translation resources to empower women and improve care quality. Clinical conscience recognize PCOS as multi-system and heterogeneous, making generic advice weak and sometimes harmful. So in this slide, you see the market opportunity, femtech growth plus trust gap. Okay, the femtech market was estimated at USD 39.29 billion, was projected to reach USD 97.25 billion. And however, women's health data is strategically sensitive. Cambridge researchers warm menstrual tracking data is gold mine for profiling, raising safety risks. And the Venture thesis, the growth constraints is increasingly trust governance and privacy, not demands. And then we have solution. In solution, like product personalized lifestyle guidance, nutrition, activities, sleep, stress, symptoms tracking, evidence strength, and tags. And then we have innovation. In innovation, translation and operationalization of guidance into daily behavioral system. And then clinical alignment. In clinical alignment, build around international best practice recommendation and patient empowerment resources. So in this slide we have evidence anchor. In evidence anchor is that how PCOS affect the body, like what difficulties a woman face when PCOS affecting her body, and NHS state that weight loss of 5% can significantly improve PCOS symptoms. And NHS notes weight loss and a balanced diet can improve some symptoms. Medicines also used for symptoms control. And now we're gonna differentiate why current options fail PCOS users. Like in this slide, you see that low PCOS specificity and high PCOS specificity, and generic wellness apps, low condition specificity, limited clinical safeguards, supplements led organic PCOS cures, high credibility and regulatory risk, poor fit for an evidence led vendor. Our differentiation: PCOS specific logic, evidence grading plus clinician advisory oversight. And then we have the difference between these two, as you can see on this slide. And now we have business models, scalable and ethically defensible. In this slide, we see the freemium core education tools, free paid trial, unlock personalization, structured programs, and advanced tracking. And the optional B2B clinics, employers, well-being packages, benefits, stable revenue, and credibility. And rational chronic condition value captured through retention, not one-off sales. And now we're gonna discuss about regulatory boundary and plus data governance. Okay, UK MHRA guidance clarifies when software apps can be considered medical devices and how they are regulated. UK government. Risk managed positioning, education, self-management support, no diagnostic or treatment decision making. Privacy risk is material in women's health. App cycle tracking data commodification can endanger women. And now we discuss about funding need plus credible funding routes. Use of funds, MVP build, clinical advisory, pilot testing, security, privacy controls, evaluation. UK innovation funding example, Women in Innovation Awards offer grants up to £75,000 for eligible women's founders, co-founders. Funding logic. In funding logic, early stage uncertainty make equity grants more suitable than debt. And now investable and socially valuable. PCOS affects a large share of women prevalence, commonly cited at 8 to 13%. International guidance emphasizes best practice and patient empowerment through translation resources. ASRM Practice Guidance 2023. And in this last slide I shared all my references. So as my professor said that I only have 10 minutes to represent this presentation, so if I miss any point and didn't do a very brief explanation of this presentation, so it's really sorry from my side because I don't have a lot of time to explain this presentation. I hope you all are understand my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.